Good evening. Just a short video regarding what's been going on Wikipedia. It's all too predictable now. Just a matter of time before you have another website that supplants it. I've shut down a lot of the stuff that I do just because of bad business policies. I don't know if someone gets in there and destroys it or what have you, but they don't change anything. This is like a broken record. So basically, I have 3 points. The first one was the article regarding Denmark. And you see this a lot with a lot of the European countries. That's why they lag a lot. Whenever they have growth, it's like zero point 0.5 or zero point 0.3 or negative. Germany's out in the front there, but still not impressive. So, um, there's just no growth out of that area. And it has to do with their liberal policies. There's no incentive to do well. So, like I said, you can't change the results. You can slow everybody down, speed everybody up, but you can't change the results and make the third best guy come in first or vice versa. So, um, just no growth out of Europe. They're just basically screwing themselves over. You can see why everybody wants to come to the U.S. and that's why we're number one. So we'll leave it at that. The U.S. is may not be number one forever, but we're definitely kicking Europe's butt. The second point would be regarding the liberal slant on the article. So you had them praising the treatment of gay people and women. First of all, I have friends that for the longest time I didn't even know were gay. So it's not like someone goes around with a sign on their head saying they're gay. The fact that they're mistreated, everybody's mistreated. I give you my own stories. What's the difference? So um, it's something that should be remained private. I don't think that's appropriate to share, especially in the workplace or this or that. So you can't have it both ways. You can't make it an issue and then say you're treated unfairly because of the issue. Well, you made it an issue, so that's what you're asking for. You're not going to change anybody's viewpoint of view if you think that they're negative and you're not. Look in the mirror. So um, a lot of stuff there. Basically, like we said, they are liberal there, and abortion trumps all of that. So, I did check to see what the abortion policy is in Denmark. I kind of knew the answer before I checked. Of course, it's legal there. It is murder. It's not even you don't even get anything in return for it either. So, you have a lot of politicians saying this or that about it. I don't care what they say regarding of it. I make my own decision on that, obviously. And so, yeah, I mean that's that they lose my vote, they lose my money. So if they want to keep doing that, that's fine. But that issue is more important than those other issues. So really doesn't. We don't need to get a discussion about gay rights. Abortion trumps all of that. So, um, yeah. One more thing about abortion. So there's kind of a viewpoint that you can either engage in that sort of behavior and do that, or you lose out. And that's not the case, or at least not for me. I get both. So I don't have to engage in that behavior or do that. So I get both. I don't know if that's the case for everybody. Um, and that's just wrong. So abortion is trying to wrap that up. Abortion is it's certainly wrong. If, I think the other factor I'm trying to bring in as the market price. So males, they and not once have I heard this from a male friend or acquaintance saying how many abortions has she had. It's always how many guys has she been with or this or that. So what's important is your market value, and what determines that is how many guys you've been with. So even if you do have an abortion, you think you can sweep something under the rug, your market value drops for a female each time they sleep with someone. So that's the price you're going to pay, and that's something that the Democrats can't do anything about. And the third point uh, tonight was Wikipedia, and this has been another issue repeatedly with them. For I think whenever you read something on the internet, even when that started back in '95, you kind of took it with a grain of salt. You could, you know, I don't think you could use a college paper and reference that stuff. So Wikipedia is just becoming a farce now, kind of like you see with Facebook and any other site that's not authentic. And so when I read something on there, I just kind of discount it. I don't really take it as the law or a fact. And so when you have these liberals altering articles on there, and you can look at the edit history of these Wikipedia pages, that certainly would confirm that. It just makes it a joke. So um, I would guess it's somebody on there thinking that becomes fact. It doesn't. I wouldn't be having this video tonight if that was the case. You're basically just wasting your time by editing these articles and just putting what you believe is the truth instead of just sticking to the facts, which is important and which can't be changed. So, like on the abortion issue, that's a type of woman I would never um, date or marry, even if I lived for infinity, regardless of what's on Wikipedia. So that's what matters, and that's what you can't do anything about. I have my you can put on there, this person's better, this person that. I am one of the top mathematicians on the planet. There's nothing you can do about that. That's a non-transferable asset. And third of all, my financial position is extremely strong, which can change, but I'm headed. Look at the chart. I'm headed in the right direction. The numbers get much bigger. So we'll just wrap it up with that. All these people out of there are editing Wikipedia, and I just clobbered you on those last three statements.